Peace, love, and harmony, family. I am Infinite Life, here to share the truth unapologetically. And what are we doing right now? Raising those frequencies. And what else? Raising those vibrations. Take that. Take that good ass energy I'm sending and sprinkling on you right now. You better catch it. And what are we gonna do? Breathe in this good ass prana that is conscious with all. Let's go. Oh yeah, free to be. Beautiful in reality. One more time, deep down from the base of our spine and light up those chakras like the rainbow in the sky. Yeah, make this one deep and beautiful. Let's go. That was a good one. Feels so good to be in the land of the living with praises and thanksgiving. Can I get a oh yeah there? Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now today I want to talk to you guys about how to serve with compassion and not deplete your energy. Now, I have learned many lessons in this area of my life and would not be selective in serving compassion and empathy now without reading energy. What I mean like that, I mean like it would have been easy for me to just do it to anybody, but not to evaluate or feel into their energy, not be aware of who's in front of me or just literally putting a blind eye to that, you know, and I would have ended up serving it to sometimes the wrong people, you know. But now that I am awake and aware of who I reciprocate love onto, it's easy for me to be around people who, or not be, it's easy for me to open up to people who I feel deserve my compassion and empathy or my wisdom, And for me, um, I have a big heart for the youths now because so much of them weren't brought up with proper parenting. Some parents abandon their children, some parents belittle them, some parents they just traumatize their kids now and never took the time to understand that that child would one day become a man or woman and send out a negative response because of lack of love and lack of compassion, you know. And right now I am, how to say this, boy? I'm in service to the youth. And when I mean youth, I'm not giving away my energy, I just speaking from my heart, teaching from my heart, showing them how to lead from their heart, showing them how to do things. I What is the meaning behind doing certain things? You know, you know, teaching how to fish and how to recognize certain things in relationships and how to put themselves first before anyone else, you know, and how to evaluate circumstances and be observant of the things that resonating within them and and teach them that what you're actually feeling and what you're actually knowing is actually the truth about what you're experiencing, because your inner world is giving you back a feedback of what's happening in your outer world, and not to ignore it, you know, and not to put something in front of it, but to really trust in yourself and, you know, don't palm it off as that's not happening, you know. There's a difference between overthinking and knowing, you know. I have conversations with one particular person, and every time we have conversation, I allow him to speak. He will ask a question, and I will tell him, I say, but you know the answer to that. And then he will answer me, and I'll say, all right, what else you want me to tell you again? And it has always been like that. So now he's starting to really open up himself to himself in a great, great way, and actually seeing how to navigate it. And yes, now and then I will give him little nuggets, but you know, I don't force the nugget. I just speak to the soul so that in the event anything have to resonate with his soul, he will always go back to remember, hey, I learned that from, you know, and that makes sense, and I've seen it in reality, and I know how to navigate it, you know. But in giving compassion too, you have to realize you have to protect your energy too, because I have a way about myself, and it's this, you know, I'm not gonna feed you or give you a nugget and you just waste it and come back to get the nugget again. No. One nugget is either you learn and grow, or you fall and realize how hard you fall and grow, or fall and stay fallen. Yeah, my little gangster puppies and them always fighting with each other. It's all male, so territorial thing. Anyway, sorry about that. You know, and I always have a way I like to teach people to grow. Whether you take the advice now or later on in life, I've already planted a seed in your life. And not because a child didn't come from me that I wouldn't show my compassion and empathy and see them going a wrong way and thing. Mm-mm. To me, everybody is my children. Whether you're 90 years old, you're 50 something, you're 40 something, you're 20 something, you're 10, or you're newborn. That's how I look at it. I am a mother to everyone, you know, and I will always give my best advice out of compassion. And now that I know that I don't have to go all the way out to show my compassion and to still keep my energy, yeah, I show compassion and empathy to those who I know need it the most because you see it when you hear in the growth, when you see them taking actions towards becoming the greatest versions now, you know, and they don't have somebody to support that vision with them, you know, and I like to be a light onto the vision for them too now, so that they can see that they could become what they want to become now. It's like a positive motivation to them, even when things happen to them, you could show them here what is going on. You could rise above that. Go through what is you're feeling, but rise above it. Don't stay in it, you know. And that is the most beautiful thing, to show compassion and empathy towards others who really want to become their greatest versions now, and you will see these people, they ask for advice. They always ask for advice. They never come into scheme or take from you now or try to manipulate you now, you know. And as I always say, nobody can't just come into my life and just do as they do. I just see everything. Even if you're hiding a small fragment of it, I see in it. So I said to you, beautiful soul, because it has so much of younger versions of this self that don't know how to navigate reality. And as adults, we still navigating too, but because we are ahead of space and time now, we can show the youth how to become the greatest versions of themselves, you know, and still keep our energy to ourselves without draining ourselves, without overworking or forcing anything, you know. I have this little friend, and I would call him a little friend or a little acquaintance. He was coming along well until he started to lose himself, and then he find himself by me again, and I have been giving little nuggets for him to strengthen himself again. And these are the things that we need to do as frontliners or adults or leaders of the youths and our children's life. You know, be the motivation for their passions and their life now, be the change that you wish to see in life so that the generation will keep being they will do the same and be the change in other generations' life. I am Infinite Life, here to share the truth unapologetically. Please tap that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with someone who needs to hear this. And yes, vibrate on our love frequency, because the youths are the next generation for our lives. And the only way we get goodness infinitely is when we put in the work compassionately towards that without draining our energy. Once again, I am Infinite Life, and I will only share the truth unapologetically. Do have a beautiful, magical, awesome, spectacular, amazing, wonderful, amazing. Did I say amazing? Yes, I said amazing, just as you are. I love all of you. new earth